Today, we're talking about customer acquisition cost, and we are going to go over a specific example with numbers so that you can quickly see how this plays out. A quick review of the equation, if you don't remember from another episode, it's first we need to define the period that we're talking about. So you could do this weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, whatever that is. You get your total cost of sales for that period, plus your total cost of marketing for that period, and you divide it by the total new customers. And then we get our CAC, CAC, as it's called. That's the formula. So let's just go through a quick example so that you can see how this plays out. Let's say that a company had $5 million in sales the previous year. Their total cost of sales was $150,000. Their total cost of marketing was $500,000. So we are going to add $150,000 plus the cost of marketing, $500,000, and we're going to divide it by the new customers acquired, which in this company's case was 5,500. So now what we are going to get is $650,000, the 150 plus the 500 divided by the 5,500, and we get a customer acquisition cost of $118.18. So now we can use this CAC to figure out a projection. It will be an idea of how many new customers we can acquire based on our sales and marketing budget for the coming year. And then we could tweak this. We could say, well, we think that we're going to do a few things differently, which are going to increase our conversions. And we think we can get this down. And our goal is to get it down to $101. So now you can set goals, you can see where you are, and you can sort of benchmark on a year to year in this case, but in whatever period that you're looking at so that you can make some projections. And now this will flow through all the way through our financials, and it will allow us to project our growth in sales for the coming year after we take into account, of course, our G&A and all of the other expenses that come into our P&L and cash flow. But with this is a hugely valuable number because now we can say for every $1,000 that we spend, we get 8 new customers on average. I'm just doing this off the top of my head, but then that's a pretty cool metric because now we're predicting our sales. And if all of a sudden we see our customer acquisition costs go up $50, then we can say, hey, we think there's something wrong. Last year we were doing the same thing. So what changed? Maybe in the last year that we're talking here, there's been an update in Google and our SEO changed, or you get an iOS update and all of a sudden we can't target people as well. So then this can set off some alarms for us so that we can at least come back to whatever those channels are and either pause it while we figure it out so that we're not blowing money, or at least pay attention to it immediately so that we can figure out what we're going to do to tune that sales or marketing channel. So there you have it. Again, just a quick review. It is your total cost of sales plus your total cost of marketing divided by your newly acquired customers during that period, and you get your CAC.